Good evening and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories. Here we are on day 169 of 2025. And I'm continuing with horse stories. Now, both Seabiscuit and Man of War were abducted into the Horse Hall of Fame in 1957. It was the same year, I believe, that... I don't remember. No, it wasn't the same year. Anyway, there was the year that Man of War was named Horse of the Year was the same year that Babe Ruth was considered the Athlete of the Year. In fact, Man of War and Babe Ruth were considered the Athletes of the Year, and I think it was back in, 1920 or something like that. A long time ago. Anyway. Here we have these incredible horses, Seabiscuit, Man of War, and another horse that I'd like to bring to light is Secretariat. One raced a race that was considered perhaps the greatest racehorse in all time, where Secretariat won the race by 31 lengths. In other words, there were 31 horses between, that weren't there, but the length of 31 horses between him and the next horse. Interestingly, Secretariat had as his great-great-great-grandsire Fairplay, who was Man of War's sire. So once again, we have a horse that's descended from those same bloodlines, the Godolphin, Arabian. One thing I should tell you about Man of War that I didn't previously was his stride was 28 feet. Still considered perhaps the longest stride of any horse in history. Now imagine when he took off, when he was galloping, his front feet hitting, and then the next place those front feet hit was 28 feet away. That's an incredible stride. So what a thing to think back to our story of the King of the Wind and Sham and Agba, racing Sham across the deserts, racing Antelope and any other horse that would come near, and Agba and Sham always being in the lead, always winning the race. And that same spirit and that same athleticism was then carried through the years, through these bloodlines. And what an amazing thing that Agba had stuck by Sham through all those turmoils, all those challenges, before he was finally able to do what he came in the world to do. Change the bloodlines of horses. Okay, I'll tell you more about Secretariat tomorrow.